Welcome and thank you for joining EK Cooling Expo. EK is a global leader in liquid cooling solutions with a motto of always elevating computers for a better world. That's why I'm so excited to introduce 4 specialized sections of EK, which will each announce their latest and greatest achievements. Every single one has ingrained our core value of passionately pushing the limits. Without further ado, let's jump into it and demonstrate why EK is delivering better and faster and cooler solutions. Allow me to introduce your guide for this expo, Anna.
Thanks, Eddie. As mentioned, I'm Anna and I'm here to tell you a bit about what EK has been cooking up in our top secret labs. I'm super happy to be able to co-host the 3rd EK Expo event. Now, before you listen to me tell you about tech, let me tell you a little bit more about me. I've worked in the fashion industry all my life, but the thing that I love most is making memories and telling stories. I live in an off-grid home that I built with my partner, and that is where I learned about building things and electronics. He's kind of a geek and loves technology and good design, so a bit of it rubbed off on me. As coincidence would have it, when my partner was a young boy, he built one of the first water-cooled computers in Slovenia, and Eddie was the one that supplied him with the blocks, hoses, and radiators for the build. At that point, EK was just a tiny business run from Eddie's garage. Now, in a full circle moment, I have a chance to bring their professional and industry-leading solutions to you. We will kick things off with EK FluidWorks and their 2 new workstations, then dig into the brand new solutions that are being offered for AIO. Afterwards, we'll enter the pulse-pounding world of EK Fluid Gaming as they unveil their latest gaming PC to complement your playstyle, whether you're a top streamer or a weekend warrior. Finally, we'll catch up with the Quantum line to learn how they've expanded their high-end product lineup for liquid cooling enthusiasts. With our schedule out of the way, let's dive into our first line. Earlier this year, we officially released EK FluidWorks, an entire portfolio of high-performance, multi-GPU, professional workstations that were fully liquid-cooled. We secured many industry firsts, such as being the only manufacturer to offer a complete line of fully liquid-cooled configurations across the entire portfolio. EK FluidWorks was also the first to use industrial and automotive-grade materials in the manufacturing process to custom develop liquid cooling components exclusively for professional use. Not to mention the first to use industrial-grade dripless quick disconnect couplings, or QDC, and to develop our own smart pump and fan control board to monitor and maintain ideal operating temperatures with minimal noise. We quickly followed that up by unveiling our entire workstation portfolio of 2 Series and 4 models. The 2 Series, Studio and Compute, offer configuration options for even the most compute-intensive deep learning and AI modeling applications. As you can see, we are quite proud of all of the innovations that we've introduced in the EK FluidWorks portfolio. Now, 1 year after its initial debut, FluidWorks is capitalizing on the momentum of our technological innovations and the expectations of our customers to push the boundaries even further. We are proud to introduce 2 amazing new additions to our FluidWorks portfolio, the X7000C for compact and X7000RM for rack mountable. The EK FluidWorks X7000C is a compact version of our highest-end model, the X7000, and offers server-grade compute and render performance in a small desktop form factor. The original model was built for optimal liquid cooling, maximum airflow, and ultimate compute power. and it does this flawlessly. The only downside is that the X7000 is a monster of a machine. So for anyone who considered the X7000 for its amazing performance, but was maybe scared off due to its size, we are thrilled to introduce its smaller sibling, the naughty one. With the X7000C, we took everything that made the original such a high-end workstation and shrunk it down to the size of a compact subwoofer while keeping all the upgradability and serviceability of its bigger brothers. We optimized the cooling system even more and custom designed the smallest chassis possible to fit everything needed for up to 4 liquid-cooled GPUs. The X7000C is ideal for AI and deep learning engineers, data scientists, and any professionals that require high-end computing performance but face space constraints. It also can be difficult to focus on such tasks with a lot of noise, so we guarantee whisper quiet operations thanks to our revolutionary smart pump and fan control board. Talking about noise level performance, for a comparison, at full load our FluidWorks systems are on the level of a home refrigerator. Our goal is to accelerate your work, not disrupt it. But it's hard to know a workstation without taking a look at its specs. So let's bring those front and center. Similar to the X7000, the compact version also features server-class components including ASRock rack motherboards, AMD EPYC CPUs, and up to 512 GB ECC memory. The cooling system features dual pumps and radiators with 2 fans per radiator, and industrial-grade QDCs make this system expandable from 1 to 4 fully liquid-cooled GPUs. To top it off, it features intelligent cooling control with our exclusive smart pump fan control board. Thanks to our professional-grade liquid cooling, all of this hardware comes together to deliver unparalleled computing performance. This is because when the system is properly cooled, there is no performance throttling and very low thermal fluctuation, which eliminates thermal fatigue on the system components. Should you need more computing power, the X7000C can easily accommodate it. Like its bigger brother, the compact versions incorporate QDCs for easy plug-and-play expansion. There is no need to tamper with the cooling system to add or remove a GPU. Simply insert the GPU and connect to the tubing via QDC to minimize the average repair time for quick service and enjoy minimal downtime. If you and your work require exceptional computing power, but with a machine that's a fraction of the normal size, the X7000C is your answer. Now it's time to switch gears and talk about the rack-mountable model, the EK FluidWorks X7000RM. After the initial release of our liquid-cooled desktop workstation portfolio, we saw overwhelming demand for a liquid-cooled server that was rack-mountable, featured multiple GPUs, and was completely self-contained. How could we possibly turn down a challenge? For the original FluidWorks X7000 workstation, we brought server-level components and performance alongside the industry-leading liquid cooling technology to the desktop. And now we are introducing the industry's first fully liquid-cooled, user-expandable, high-performance rack-mounted server with up to 7 GPUs. Upgradability and serviceability are usually a concern when we are talking about fully liquid-cooled rack-mountable systems. We're aware of that, so we made the process much easier by utilizing industrial-grade dripless quick disconnect couplings, or QDCs, and flexible tubing. As a result, our fully liquid-cooled workstations and servers are completely modular while also user-expandable and serviceable. On rack-mountable system, we even took it one step further and made a complete liquid cooling loop as an exchangeable module within the 5U chassis. It just cannot get any easier. In a nutshell, our rack-mountable solution is the best on the market. Time to cover the specs. Since both the X7000C and the X7000RM were inspired by the original X7000, they share many similar specs that we mentioned previously. Since the X7000RM is bigger, it can accommodate up to 7 fully liquid-cooled GPUs, including RTX 3090, Quadro RTX 6000-8000, Quadro A6000, V100, and A100 configurations. We understand that your work is important, so we created redundant power supplies 3 times 1200 watts, 2 of which are constantly powered, and 1 for redundant automatic failover. To keep your hardware cool, We've modified the liquid cooling system with 3 radiators and 2 pumps. Last but not least, the X7000RM has fully self-contained liquid cooling within the chassis. That means that there is no external heat exchanging system needed or cooling system required. Simply install in any standard rack mount server rack and it's ready to go. As with X7000C, you can expect the same benefits for X7000RM, from its consistent and reliable performance to its eliminations of thermal fatigue. EK Fluidworks has been dedicated to creating the computing solutions that fit your needs and your work. While the X7000RM and X7000C may differ in size, they still deliver the same impressive results and performance needed to take your work to the next level. We encourage you to visit our virtual Computex booth to find out more, or find us online to get to know all our solutions better. As you're all aware, we are partnered with many industry leaders like AMD, Intel, ASUS, MSI, and TUL. We are really proud to inform you that Network has grown even bigger thanks to its newest member, Seagate. Welcome.
Hey there, this is Ryan Sleeper, Product Lifecycle Manager at Seagate Gaming and Firecoded Gaming, and I am beyond excited to be here at EK Expo. The EK team invited me to come and speak to the masses of EK fans, of which I am one, and I jumped at the opportunity. I've been an EK fan for quite some time now, multiple years, going back about 3 or 4 system builds. It's been a passion for me ever since I started using EK parts after my first not so great liquid cooled experience, which was not EK. Moved over to EK and haven't looked back since. But ever since I went that way, it's been something that I have been incredibly passionate about and followed really closely. We're actually on the process right now. I'm building a new rig using all new parts. And then I'm also building a new rig for my daughter, which is going to be, well, I'm not building it. She's building the new rig. She actually asked if she could step into liquid cooling because, you know, she's stepping up into the more hardcore PC game now. And who am I to tell her no? So we're building her a new rig also, which is also going to be liquid cooled. We're taking our first steps into hardline tubing, which I'm excited about. I've managed to get my soft tubing really clean looking, but she's the one cranking it up a notch and saying, hey, let's do the hardline stuff. And I'm like, okay, can't resist that challenge, right? So super excited about that. And, just really enjoying what EK has to show. It goes into what we at Seagate love about EK, which is the attention to detail, the craftsmanship, the innovation, and not settling, never settling. It's always about pushing the envelope and pushing what you can achieve and what you can accomplish as a company. And that's why we're very excited to talk a little bit about what's coming down the line. We can't quite talk about what we have cooking up with EK just yet. We will be talking about it in the coming weeks, I promise you, but I can assure you it's going to be a marriage of all of those details about EK that we absolutely love that I just outlined, and Seagate performance and Seagate reliability in one place. And we cannot wait to be able to tell you more. It's coming in the next few weeks, and once we get there, you'll know when it's there. Other than that, I hope you all are enjoying EK Expo as much as I am, and let's keep watching. All right, EK, keep doing what you do.
All of our hard work and passionate efforts deliver us these results, being trusted by some of the biggest names in the industry. And that trust proves that we are on the right track, motivating us to be continually deserving of such partnerships. Thank you so much for listening about EK Fluidworks, and I hope that they may have just introduced your office to its newest edition.
That is exactly how we want to kick off all of our shows, with fresh ideas and clean, stunning execution. Next, we will hear about our all-in-one solution and how it is taking our compact and inclusive hardware to the next level.
The original AIO line was designed to be the perfect entrance cooling solutions for users who want to dip their toes into the world of liquid cooling. It offered a universally compatible CPU water block, packaged in a sleek and compact unit that guaranteed zero maintenance. But we want to continue to push the boundaries of what you expect, what we can deliver. So we took this amazing foundation and expanded on it to bring you the Nucleus line. Why Nucleus, you might ask? Water cooling has always been the core of what EK does. On our mission to elevate the performance of your computers, we want to ensure that the core of your computer, the CPU, excels and performs in the way you want it to. Thus, we named our new all-in-one system EK Nucleus to elevate the core, the brain of your PC. The main reason that people choose to build their own PCs is so that they can add their own personal touch. That you can know that your build is authentically yours. The new EK Nucleus AIO puts that power in your hands by allowing you to customize the look of your CPU cooler thanks to a bright LCD screen capable of displaying 24-bit color. It can display performance markers and system temperature data so you can have a clear digital readout that informs you of your PC status at a glance. In addition to internal specs, our high-quality display can show custom images to put your unique flair on your CPU cooler. From your personal branding to your favorite GIF, our high-end model can be configured to show any information that you would like on your CPU unit. Our goal is not only to display your build's performance information, but also your personal touch. Overall aesthetics was something that we kept in mind when we designed the new Nucleus, which is why we equipped it with a rotatable pump top. The top allows you to reorient the DRGB badge logo no matter in which direction the cooler is installed. The orientation can be changed into 90-degree increments, so if the cooler is installed upside down, click the top twice to the left or right to clearly display the logo right side up. Regardless of the angle needed to install your AIO, your build will always look clean and aligned. We didn't stop with simply the pump unit. We also added a radiator cover to enhance your CPU cooler's aesthetic and clearly showcase its clean lines. We also updated our rubber tubing. To provide durability and protection against mishandling, we covered it in fine nylon mesh sleeves. Then we turned our attention to the fittings. Originally, our fittings were positioned vertically, but we've changed it to horizontally, which means that the rotation of the tubing can be done without as much hassle. The new fitting positions also allow the tubing to be long enough for you to easily mount it to the front of the case. Before we continue, we would like to mention that our goal is to make these types of presentations the best we can. Therefore, we'd love to know the things you enjoyed or wanted changed with a short survey at the end of the show to help us make our future events even better. The users of our products and presentations are EK's most valuable asset, and we greatly appreciate your opinions. Thank you! Let's return to our AIO. We designed the new Nucleus line to have a fresh look and optimized performance. Different options are available to suit every individual taste. The first is the Lux series, a powerful and good-looking solution tailored to the needs of AIO cooling enthusiasts. It features a rotatable pump top, horizontal fittings, and a translucent cover to enhance the DRGB colors. If you're looking for a gorgeous addition to your build that will effectively deliver lower temperatures, you'll find all of that and more in the Lux products. The Vision series elaborates on the foundation on the line and enhances it. To ensure the perfect internal levels, an LED readout constantly displays the temperature. The display simply connects to the motherboard through a USB-C cable. Aesthetics also get an upgrade, with the pump top accented with nickel-plated aluminum. These features come together to allow the Vision series to give your build a brilliant, modern look. There are 2 additional series in the making, which will be available a bit later. The Dark series, catering to customers who search for a good performance-price ratio without any flashy aesthetics, and the Elite series with extra gadgets, upgraded pump, and sleek design. Together, they represent 4 dynamic options that will accommodate different budgets, personal styles, and needs.
Thank you very much for introducing our new AIO solution to the world. Our next presentation is sure to get your heart and blood pumping as we enter the fast-paced and dynamic world of gaming. From FPS to MMO titles, EK Fluid Gaming has delivered premium performance with amazing aesthetics. The floor is yours.
EK Fluid Gaming, known for our award-winning fully liquid-cooled gaming PCs, is proud to add a new small form factor build to our lineup.
I've been coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. I drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I go so yo. Everybody know you know when it click through. Try to send this box to be a so big fun.
Built inside the stunning Lian Li O11D Mini, our new gaming PC is powered exclusively by our new EK AIO Plus, offering performance liquid cooling for both CPU and GPU. This new SFX design offers gamers a more affordable entry point for our fully liquid-cooled gaming PCs, starting at just $1,999.99, so gamers can experience superior gameplay on the latest hardware without breaking the bank. Now, as mentioned previously, at the heart of this gaming PC you'll find our new EK AIO Plus. It features all the key benefits of our traditional AIO CPU cooler, but with the addition of a pre-installed DRGB GPU water block offering performance liquid cooling for both CPU and GPU. It's ultra quiet, requires zero maintenance, and offers a fully customizable DRGB lighting display. So if you're looking for a PC that's ideal for gaming, streaming, or content creation, look no further. The EK Fluid Gaming AIO Mini Series guarantees maximum performance and ultra-low running temperatures in a small form factor design. The only difficult choice you'll have to make is which game to play first to experience the faster load times, smoother gameplay, and minimal background noise. The 6-core, 12-thread 5600X comes configurable with up to 64 GB of G.Skill Trident 3200 MHz RAM, an ultra-fast 1 TB Samsung 980 M.2 SSD, and optional Seagate Barracuda hard drive for multimedia storage. So whether it's content creation, streaming, or professional applications, you have class-leading SSD, read-write speeds, and great multitasking performance from the 5600X. The final touch to tie everything together is the peace of mind we offer with a 3-year warranty, so you can focus exclusively on getting back into the game. EK Fluid Gaming PCs are unparalleled when compared to any other water-cooled PC available on the market. They are the result of over 15 years of water cooling expertise and refinement, which is why we've pioneered the EK AIO Plus solution specifically for the Lian Li PC O11D Mini. Mounted on the top 360mm radiator slot, the EK AIO Plus offers performance liquid cooling for both CPU and GPU with a fully customizable DRGB lighting display. In the spirit of small yet mighty, we have packed all our industry-leading expertise into the compact and easy-to-use EK AIO Plus solution, so it can offer all the key benefits of liquid cooling with a zero-maintenance design. Check out all the details at our virtual booth, where we will be happy to hear your feedback.
Thank you for sharing the latest beast to hit the gaming community. Now it's time to turn towards our flagship line, Quantum, which promises to transfer your build into a work of art. Anna will tell you more about our new Quantum achievements and what you can expect.
Greetings from the EK Quantum universe, a place where we constantly advance the frontiers of liquid cooling. Make yourself comfortable and get ready for the future of quantum that EK EXPO June 2021 is about to reveal.
Armed.
We are happy to announce that the Quantum family is finally becoming whole. EK has invested countless hours into designing and refining two crucial product lines, radiators and fans. These are two key components for a healthy liquid cooling loop, which is why EK decided to develop them simultaneously. But let's talk about radiators first. We have taken on the task of designing and engineering more than 50 new radiators. Among them are multi-port and cross-flow models as well. These new additions will provide users even more versatility when building their liquid-cooled PC and at the same time support our EK Quantum ideology, high performance and unrivaled aesthetic uniformity. In addition to the various types, the radiators are also split into performance categories to suit different needs and builds. The S or Slim category features 30mm thick radiators, a great choice for small PC cases or mini ITX builds. The P Performance category is 44mm thick and offers the best performance relative to thickness. The X or Extreme class features 58mm radiators and serves the needs of those who seek our best performing cooling solution. But there is more than the new looks and improved performance across all the radiators. The multi-port models will offer the versatility needed for tube routing and make it easy to add the very crucial drain valve to the loop. We didn't stop there. The cross-flow radiators go above and beyond when it comes to simplifying the tube routing with minimal sacrifices to the performance. With a total of 8 ports, cross-flow models allow the user to pick any of the 4 ports on one side of the radiator to achieve the perfect tube routing. It can replace unnecessary tubing with an efficient radiator that allows you to choose the exit point for the coolant on any of the 4 points on the other side. And the final icing on our Quantum radiator cake, the white radiator lineup. Each and every new radiator will be available in a white version, offering options for amazing white-themed dream builds, regardless of the size or type of radiator required. On to the next big announcement, the all-new EK Quantum fans. Two characteristics guide the liquid cooling fan future: performance and RGB lighting. So we are bringing new fans to the market that cover both. Heavy RGB implementation in the fan frame forces impeller blades to be smaller, which results in lower performance. This is why the EK Quantum Phase full-frame fans are designed specifically for high-performance radiator cooling, maximizing the surface of the impeller. And on the other side, to cater to the ones in need of brighter visual performance, the EK Quantum Impulse fans are equipped with a fully lit RGB frame. The choice is yours. Rest assured that both new fan lineups feature magnetic self-stabilization and offer lower noise emissions coupled with a longer lifespan. As mentioned, radiators and fans are equally important for efficient cooling, just as water blocks. And the mission of the Quantum line is to provide premium high-end products designed and developed around the idea of perfectly matching and complementing liquid cooling components that bring unparalleled aesthetic uniformity. Which actually leads to our next announcement. We are also very proud to present the latest evolution of the Quantum line with the goal to push performance boundaries even further while also maintaining the aesthetic uniformity of the line. The goal is to revamp the cooling engine of both CPU and GPU water blocks and at the same time bring a new look to the market. But Velocity 2 and Vector 2 water blocks will keep the signature design language uniformity that seamlessly integrates with all other EK Quantum line products. Velocity 2 is a complete redesign of our best-selling CPU water block. And by a complete redesign, we mean that instead of using the same water block core for different CPUs, Each water block will be tailored to the needs of a specific motherboard socket. This means that the cooling engine will be specifically tuned for each generation of processors. We are also implementing an innovative patent-pending mounting mechanism that will make the water block installation quick and precise without using any tools. The new exact mount system uses pre-tension springs concealed in the water block top, so with just a few turns on the thumb nuts, the installation is finished and you get the exact mounting pressure that is needed. With this new mounting mechanism, we were able to hide it for an ultra clean, minimalistic, full socket coverage quantum look. Vector 2 GPU water blocks will follow the same trend, with the redesign placing the LED strip on the long side of the GPU block accompanied by a new style of GPU backplate integration. But our quantum universe continues to expand. Momentum monoblocks, reflection distro plates, and RAM water blocks are also in line for the quantum facelift. Great news so far, huh? But let us digress for a minute. Have you ever noticed how easily things come together when building liquid-cooled PCs with the EK Quantum lineup? That wasn't just a happy coincidence. It's because the dimensions of the products, port spacings, and port placements are very carefully planned and laid out. Now that the restyling and improvements of our water blocks, distribution plates, and radiators are well underway, we can say that things are only going to get better in the future. Meet the EK Matrix 7, a product raster that is bound to set a new standard in PC liquid cooling. Since PC liquid cooling became widely available, there was only one standard across the entire market, the G1 quarter thread. Now we are able to add a new dimension where the height of products and the distance between ports is managed by increments of 7 mm. You might have noticed how our extender fittings are 7, 14, and 28 mm in height, or how the thickness of the new radiators is 30, 44, and 58 mm. Through the meticulous planning of our products, building a liquid-cooled PC becomes easy and fun, just like toy bricks. You will spend less time planning the loop and bending tubes, but the end result will still be an epic build. EK will also collaborate with case manufacturers to implement the EK Matrix 7 certificates so things like radiator rails are placed in specific locations. We also promise to strive to establish dominance as a supplier of premium fittings on the PC liquid cooling market, and with countless additions to the Torque fitting lineup, it was time to go for the gold. And you guessed it, add gold fittings to the portfolio. But this is still not all that you can expect from the EK Quantum lineup. Be sure to join us on Strictly Quantum to get all the necessary updates. In the meantime, subscribe to the EK YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our content, or even better yet, subscribe to our newsletter.
Thank you, Anna. You did a wonderful job of helping to bring our expo to life. And I'd like to sincerely thank everyone for attending our expo presentation. As always, it is our customers and partners who drive us to continually present new and innovative solutions. Your high expectations motivate us to try to deliver industry firsts. Thank you so much for your support, involvement, and passion. See you next time, and don't forget to find our booth at Computex.
Oh shit, sorry.
High standards.
Stop, I messed up.
Okay, alright.
Valve, uniformity! Fully liquid. Vardar fans. Vardar fans. Greetings. Motivating.
Yeah.